What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, I know that a lot of people get held up by the fact that maybe XRP is sitting at $2. And once you see it at a certain level, you start to think to yourself, like, when is it going to move more? You start to get impatient, especially if you bought a little bit higher. You start to say, are these people right? These people are full of it. It's not going to go to some of these prices and all that stuff, right? It starts the whole train all over again. And when I say starts the whole train over again, I mean the price prediction train, where we believe in a certain price that it's going to get to in certain time frames, as well as just long term in general. When we see altcoin season or some sort of pickup or some sort of great news behind it, we know that it's going to go to certain levels. When it was at a level of 50 cents, and we all stated it's going to pass $1, it's going to get to $2 and $3, right? When we said that these levels were going to be hit, there were the same doubters, not saying the same people, but the same type of doubters. It's the same rotation of people, where you say that a certain thing is going to happen to this price, what you believe is going to happen, the inevitability that this is going to skyrocket to a whole nother level, right? And those people will come around and go, it's never going to happen. It's not going to even hit a level of $1, let alone $2, or it's not going to get to a $100 billion market cap. It can't surpass $100 billion market cap. It's not even going to surpass BNB. It's not going to surpass Solana. I've heard it all, right? Where it's going to collapse all the way outside the top 100, which I thought was the most ridiculous thing to say. But everybody can have their own opinion. But these doubters are mad right now. The doubters that can't really say anything about the current price, and they have to say something compared to what the highest price was to kind of say, hey, this current price looks horrible, and now it's just going to go back down to 50 cents. It's going to go back down to dropping off the first page. The doubters that I see come across my page, the doubters that I talk to in person, obviously they don't have the same energy, but they still say some of the same things, which is always great. I respect it. If you believe in it, then say it to my face, stand on business, right? So the doubters, the XRP doubters, are going to be mad and are mad that we were right about XRP, and we're most likely going to continue to be right about XRP. Now, does this mean that a $10,000, $30,000, $100,000 prediction is 100% factual? No, right? These are all hypothetical situations. They could happen based on this, and this happening, right? We have our certain levels that we're looking to accept. This is why we decide to build an exit plan for a level of 5, 10, 20, 25, 50, $100, and so on and so forth, because you never know if all of the things that you believe are going to happen are going to be implemented, right? You're not part of that team to say, this is what's going to happen. This is the partnership that's going to be built. Because one, even if you were, a partnership is built by two sides, or maybe even multiple sides, to where you have a certain say, but if the other side doesn't go for it, that partnership doesn't happen. So doubters right now are angry, are upset with me, and are upset with anybody else that predicted that XRP is going to get to $1, pass $1 soon, pass $2, $3 soon, and they have nothing to really say about it. So guys, if you could, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you want to check out my link for BTCC, feel free to check it out. This is a platform to where you can leverage trade up to a 500x leverage. You can also leverage trade a 2x leverage if you want to. You can trade outright. You can demo trade. I have a couple of leverage trades that are through right now. One for $245 that I'm currently up 25%. Another one for about $100, $97 to be specific, where I'm up 43%. So I like to leverage trade. I like to be able to gain a decent amount when it comes to my initial investment, or it comes to getting an excellent amount of profit, right? That's kind of what I want out of this. So anyways, if you feel the same way, feel free to check out that link. It's at the top of the description. You can also see my link for Patreon and for Twitter if you guys are interested in that. Now, again, XRP is sitting at a decent price right now. I can't complain about this price. I know there's some people that could, because of maybe where they invested at, but currently it's sitting at a $2.22 price. It is down by 1.04%. The current market cap is at $129 billion market cap. Let me repeat that. $129 billion market cap. $2.13 billion worth of volume. Volume to market cap ratio is 1.6%, as well as the circulating supply is sitting at 58.5. So some has been added that's there. Now, I can't even count how many times that I've received when I went through these type of price targets, when I saw it at 53 cents, 50 cents, 49 cents, 45 cents, and many others would come up and go, your price predictions and where you believe it's going to go and your different levels that you see it getting to are not going to happen. And I'm like, that's your own opinion, right? You can have your own opinion. You're entitled to your own opinion. That's fine. But when we do see these prices, when we do see $1, when we do see $2, when we do see it surpass a $100 billion market cap, when we do see it surpass the all-time high market cap price, as well as the all-time high standard coin price, when we see these things happen, I want you to come back with the same energy and say, look, you were right about this. That's just the way that I felt. I'm glad that you ended up gaining something. I'm glad other people ended up gaining something. And then we move on. Now, if you have another prediction and believe that it's not going to anything higher, then you could say that. But people don't like to stand on business. When they're wrong, they don't like to be wrong. When I talk about my predictions, I understand that I'm looking at a long-term situation. It's never really, oh, this is 100% going to happen in these levels. Maybe it's what the experts would predict they believe it's going to hit, but then it comes to my prediction where it's like, when we see altcoin season, these are the levels we're going to see, right? When we see things start to skyrocket, when we see the case that is dropped or any type of hype around that side of things, these are the prices that we potentially could see. It's never 100% a lock, but I do have strong belief that these are going to get there. So when I say it's at 50 cents, it's going to surpass $1 soon. And it does surpass $1 soon, or it does surpass $1 within that year or even 2 years, right? I believe that it was going to get to that dollar eventually, right? And getting to a level of $100 billion market cap, I said that that was going to happen, and I was going to surpass a $100 billion market cap. And now I'm saying that it's going to surpass a $5 level, that it's going to surpass Ethereum in the market cap, that it's going to break past Bitcoin eventually. It's going to be worth $1 trillion plus market cap. I'm saying all these things because now this starts that train all over to say, is XRP really going to get there, right? And many other people, right? Many people that are doubters will say, no, it's not going to get there. And that's your own opinion, right? I believe it's 100% going to get there with everything that I've seen, even with just 10% of the things that they're talking about implementing and getting implemented. Even with 10% of that, it still gets you to some of these levels. I'm starting to be, I'm a little bit cautious with certain things. I'm a little bit more realistic with a lot of things, but doubters are upset with anybody that talked about XRP, that believed in XRP, that still believe in XRP, and they will say things to you like, it's done, it's over with, sell all of your XRP now because you're not going to see anything more than this. And they said the same thing about Bitcoin. They said the same thing about Ethereum. They said the same thing about Litecoin as it was at a lower level. They said the same thing about so many other positions, even stock market and businesses, right? They said the same thing about those. And you're always going to have those people. And if you let those people get into your soul, get into your mind, and convince you to sell what you believe in, it's not a good situation. So for any of those people that are doubters and you're mad about our XRP predictions and the fact that they came true, and now we're on another set of predictions or an extended level of those predictions, and you're trying to state, oh, it came back from $3.40 and it's never going to go back. This is that next level of haterade that they call that. So anyways, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think about XRP and where it's getting to. And if you were a part of XRP's growth from 50 cents up to $2, up to $3, up to $3.40, congratulations on that. You should be proud about what you've done. But it doesn't mean that you need to give up on the play entirely if you truly believe in further growth. And the altcoin season having a major impact on XRP. Don't let people talk you out of what you believe in. Now, if you believe in selling it, then by all means, go ahead and do that. But I want you guys to believe in something. And when you do believe in something, stick to your guns, right? Stick to that. Stand on business. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.